weird like middle school courting. It's like, oh, Lisa, they like you. we need at least 5. And we've got 5 here. I think at least to survive the first tribal council, I feel like this would be a solid group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that for sure. Especially, you know, if we don't have the 5, someone else has the 5. So I'd rather be in those numbers for sure. And I like everybody in here, so that works out well.
Yeah, I agree. I'm down to clown with this 5.
Okay, how's everyone feeling? Day 3, first challenge.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Fantastic.
All right, you guys ready to get to your first immunity challenge?
Yep.
Do it.
Let's go.
For today's challenge, you will have to work together as a tribe to complete 3 stages. First, 3 tribe members will stack metal nuts by using a pencil in their mouth. Once that is complete, 3 tribe members will complete 3 consecutive water bottle flips. Finally, 2 tribe members will work together to complete a word scramble puzzle. First tribe to complete all 3 tasks wins immunity and is safe from the vote. Losers get to go to tribal council, where someone will become the first person voted out of this game. And one more thing. The winning tribe will also have a very important decision to make. I'll give you a minute to strategize, and we'll get things started. All right. Survivors ready? Go.
Greg, Lily, and Will stacking nuts for the Bill tribe.
Mackenzie, Jim, and Michael stacking nuts for the Alexa tribe.
Greg,
Michael finishing
right
quickly.
Greg.
Michael's good.
Greg is done. Greg is done. Lily is done.
Mackenzie
Let's go, Lauren.
Jim.
is on her
Alex,
final nut.
First flip.
Jim
Alex,
is on his
You
final
good,
nut.
Alex?
Mackenzie's good.
Yeah, I got it. Go.
Lauren.
Lauren misses. Alex has to go.
Come on, Jim.
Here we go, Jim. You got it.
Got it, Alex. Nice.
Got it, Alex.
Alex hits.
Nope.
Lauren does not hit. Alex is up again.
Jim stacking the final nut.
Nice
And he
one, Jim.
falls.
You got this. It's okay.
You got this, Alex.
Take your time. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Alex hits his first bottle. Lauren misses again.
Making an
Alex
attempt for the final nut.
Right.
Jim's good.
All right, jump. Got it.
Alex hits.
Nope.
Lauren does
John
not
is
hit. Alex
flipping
up again.
water bottle
Alex hits.
for the Alexa
That one was
tribe.
closer.
Lauren misses. Lauren is struggling
Got
right
this,
now.
Lauren. Come on, Lauren.
You're good, Lauren. You're good, Lauren.
Come on, John.
Come on, John, you got this. You're a natural. You got this.
Alex in a few in a row. Now he's starting to struggle.
John is struggling with the water
Take
bottle
your time
flip.
a bit more, Don. Take your time a bit more. Just a little bit when you're about to shoot.
Oh, come on.
Got it, Alex.
Go and set John.
Come on, Lauren.
Let's hit.
Focus,
Come on,
focus.
John.
John lands it.
Lauren misses.
Austin
All right.
lands it.
Good shot,
Alex
Alex.
Close.
You're good, Lauren. You're good,
Lauren
Lauren.
misses again. Alex
got
is
it.
out.
Take your time.
Flip.
Ooh.
Alex hits.
Damn it.
Come on, John.
lands
Watch
it.
it.
Just breathe, Lauren.
Ah, shit. John, go
Austin
again.
misses. John has to go again.
Austin.
John lands it.
John, go again.
Austin misses. John
Alex
is
got this,
displaying
Lauren.
a swinging method to his
Hey,
bottle flip.
Lauren,
John
get some air
lands
under
it.
it.
What?
Get a little bit of
Austin
air under it.
misses.
Got it.
Alex. Lauren is up.
Come on, Lauren. Awesome.
Nice and gentle.
John lands
Connor, go.
his. Austin lands his. John lands his. Gabby and Andrew are on the puzzle.
Come on, Lauren.
Gabby, if you get any words, just let me know so I can fill in.
I'm trying to figure out if the T goes from the first line or the third one. I'm either thinking next or two, but there's only one T, so.
Still working on our water bottle flips here. The Bill tribe is behind in the very first immunity challenge.
Nice, nice.
Hit. Lauren off the
Good
table.
try, good try.
You guys got it. Take your time.
We can't take our time right now.
I know.
How are you feeling about first word? How do you feel about first word being don't?
Alex has been close on just about every flip. He lands another one.
That was really close. That was really, really close.
That was Lauren's closest one yet.
So the issue is, if the first word is don't, there's only so many words that could have an X in it for the rest of the spaces that we have.
Oh yeah, no. That's what I'm thinking. The first word maybe is next. I don't know. The first word comes to my mind would be X. Also, we gotta figure out what the two-letter word is. Because if we use the first word is don't, I mean the two-letter word can't have an O in it because there's only one O.
You got it this time. You got it this time. 100%. I believe in you. You got this.
Like the spiritual energy for his tribe, which is the only thing he's done tonight for his tribe.
Wow.
You're brutal, Ian. You were brutal, man.
Alex, take water bottle. Here comes Lauren.
Lauren, you're getting it. You're getting it.
Go.
It's kind of hard to see how many spaces there are in each word.
It's 4, 6, 2, 5, and 6.
4, 6, 2, 5, and 6.
Yes.
Alex hits his water bottle.
Lauren,
Lauren hit her.
Come on, Big Mike.
Mike, take your time.
And Mike hit his on his very first try.
Oh,
No good. That's all
good try, good try.
Either the second or I think either the second or the last word is island.
You gotta dig deep.
Yes!
Oh,
Lauren just missing.
Nice.
Alex,
Lauren.
Alex hits another one.
Lauren, yeah, Alex is finding his rhythm.
No,
again.
nice.
Go.
No, yo! Okay.
Okay, that's easy.
Let's go. Victoria and Bill.
Let's go. You got this.
Good luck.
One Exile Island word. For the last 3 words, one Exile Island word.
So we can figure out what words
What
the
about with-
two-letter word would
What,
be.
what if only is the first word? That
Okay.
sounds like it might be the start of something.
Okay. Then we'll replace all of the E's with O's.
I'm sorry.
Like, because you're saying the first word is only, so that means that
It's
the
like
E is O. So let's try putting all of them as O. And then
I'm good.
the F we're going to say is Y.
Oh, is it one of these, or is it simply an
I'm
expression?
saying I feel like one of, like, all of these
We need to
letters
find
stand
that.
for other letters. So I think we need to figure out what the two-letter word is, and then we will we'll replace like all of the N's with that letter.
What letters would we have left if we did that? Something on Exile Island. Oh my goodness.
So, but he definitely said it was sort of the acrostic or anagram kind of thing.
A
where
word
he
scramble,
treated
but
the letters.
it's a word
I thought it was a straight word scramble.
But I think these letters all stand for other letters, but like the E can only stand for like one other letter. So I think if there's two
Okay.
E's,
I mean,
I think
see
the
what
only
you're saying,
possibility is O probably. Because there's not
Well, it
words
might not
with,
be vowel to vowel.
but usually you wouldn't have the, it could be like two C's.
Alexa tribe, how do you feel knowing
Mackenzie's
that?
trying to get onto the field tribe.
How do you guys feel knowing that Gaby on your tribe's playing another org at the same time right now?
Oh.
Yeah, I
I'm
can hear that.
playing in the Survivor Online League org right now at the same time. Just heads up.
Oh, that's tea. Thank you.
Just wanted to let you guys know how you feel about it.
I need a pen. Hold on. I need to take notes. I didn't know this was happening.
How would you know that?
What?
How would you know that?
Because I follow that org. Her name's listed on it. You can go look it up. Survivor Online League. Her name dropped in the cast. She's playing.
Oh shit. Oh, I think I got it.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I think it's find safety on Exile Island.
Find safety in Exile Island? Okay, you want to go with that? Should we just go back to the room?
Sorry, my phone's ringing.
Should we go back to the room, though?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Greg burned all our ice.
Yeah.
So
We haven't
Greg's the
eaten in
bad
3
cook,
days.
huh? You guys get your shelter built?
Oh,
Gabby is here.
Maybe one?
You got
Oh,
it.
but they could be wrong. They could be wrong.
Hold on, Gabby, what's your guess?
Find safety on Exile Island.
The Alexa tribe wins immunity.
Woo!
So the Alexa tribe has won immunity. And in doing so, they have unlocked the twist of the season, because this is not just Survivor. This is Survivor Exile Island.
Oh. How does that work?
As the winners of this immunity challenge, you have also won the right to choose someone from the losing tribe to go to Exile Island. That individual person will then in turn choose someone from the winning tribe to join them. These two people will be on Exile Island only able to communicate with each other and not their tribes. These two people will not rejoin their tribes until the next immunity challenge. This also means that this person that you select from the losing tribe cannot be voted out at tomorrow's tribal council. Big decision to make. I'll give you a moment to think about it.
Go team, go. We're the fucking
There you go.
Guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so for everyone, who, since we were out by the time they finished the bottles,
Lauren bombed.
yeah.
Lauren
Okay, so
bombed. She
how
was
would you guys
by
feel
far
about
the
sending her? How would you guys feel about sending her?
I think we should, because I think she
should.
did terrible. Like she is clearly I think that she is if they were just trying to send someone home because they did bad in the challenge, they would send home Lauren.
All right. So the Alexa tribe, you want immunity. You need to choose someone from the Phil tribe to go to Exile Island. So who have you chosen?
We have selected to send Lauren to Exile Island.
Okay. So Lauren, you are going to Exile Island. You cannot be voted out at tomorrow's tribal council. You need to select someone from the Alexa tribe to join you.
Mackenzie, let's go.
Oh, okay. LFG
So,
to Exile we go.
Girls trip.
Ladies night.
It's been a minute since I've been on a tropical vacay.
Mackenzie and Lauren will be going to Exile Island. Lauren cannot be voted out at tomorrow's tribal council. Mackenzie and Lauren, you can only talk to each other. You will be removed from your tribe group chats. You will return to your tribes and in turn your group chats at the next immunity challenge. So on Tuesday night, you will return to your tribe.
One win in the books for immunity from tribal council for the Alexa tribe. It feels amazing. Everyone did their part as great as they could have been. The nuts, the water flipping, and the ciphers of the puzzle, of the word scramble. Everything went smoothly, and we are not going home. We're going to do it another day, and we're going to keep doing, and we're going to keep winning.
I am so freaking glad Andrew and I won this challenge for our tribe, because you know how on Survivor it usually comes down to the puzzle? That was this. It was great teamwork, because once Andrew got the on Exile Island part, I was able to use the remaining letters to figure out that the first two words were find safety. Luckily, I didn't get chosen to go to Exile because Even though I would have probably gotten a clue to the idol, it was going to be detrimental to not be able to socialize with the rest of my tribe.
At the end of the challenge, after we win, Morgan and Ian drop the bomb on us. Exile Island is on this season. As the winning tribe, we get to select someone from the losing tribe to go to Exile Island. We agree pretty easily based on her performance in the challenge. Lauren was probably the best person to send, because in these early days, challenge performance is what determines whether or not you go home in that first tribal council. And the fact that we get to save her from being voted out, then the person selected to go to Exile Island chooses someone from our tribe to go to Exile Island. And Lauren chooses Mackenzie.
Mackenzie being one of the people in our alliance, it was a great feeling knowing that whatever information that Mackenzie can get from not just Lauren on the other side, but also from Exile itself. Maybe there's an idol there, maybe there's a clue to some other advantage in the game. Especially if she needs our help to try and find out what the solution to maybe a clue is, or needs our help to try and find that advantage. Great having information in this game stick in the alliance.
And my hope is, obviously, I would just hope that we just win every challenge until a swap or a merge or whatever. But let's say we don't.
Yeah.
My hope is no matter who we choose to vote out, we can make it pretty much unanimous, so that just in case there is a swap, there's not a better person saying, hey, this person or this group fuck me. So
yeah,
yeah. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for.
That's exactly how I feel about it too.
Big victory for the Alexa tribe. Let's go.
What a twist. Love it. Exile Island is back, baby. And you know what? I'm your first person that got selected to go, and I'm fine with it because I'm safe now from Tribal Council. Exile Island has been very interesting. I had to pick someone from the other tribe to join me, and I ended up picking Mackenzie, and here's why. She seemed to be a talker, and I really wanted to have a talker with me because that means she would want to talk about herself and hopefully spill by accident a shit ton of information about her tribe, which she absolutely did. She gave me every single alliance, how she felt about people, who's talking to who, their whole entire tribe dynamics.
I've been hanging out with my Exile roomie, Lauren, who brought me to Exile. I actually really like her. She's very smart and she has the clue.
I did receive the clue in my urn. And what the hell is this? It's like a 6-page document of a freaking story that, yeah, I read it sort of, but this shit is boring as hell. There's a ton of numbers at the bottom, and I've been trying to get through with this sequence and try to get a bunch of letters because there's 36 in total, I believe, but there's 9 damn T's. Why? So now I think that I might not be on track. Mackenzie, I have shared it with her, so she does know about it, but what I did, I just shared screen. So she doesn't actually have the full document.
She's the one who had something in her urn. And we've been working together to try and figure out what the code is. We've spent about 4 hours today working on that, which is interesting. And I will say, I just really like her. I get really good vibes from her. I know she's kind of an expert at these Survivor things, so I'm trying to be wary of like how much I trust her exactly based on that. But I get really good vibes from her, and I hope that we can work together down the line.
I got every bit of information I wanted out of her. I think I built a bond, a friendship. I think she trusts me, which is great. And she's someone that I can easily utilize down the road. I feel good about how this Exile went. It went in my favor. The only other thing I need is the idol. That would be amazing to go back to camp.
The challenge was tough. It was tough. I felt pretty confident going into it. Bottle flip, not too difficult. At least that's what I thought. Lauren struggled a bit. And a lot of people don't really seem to blame her. But it was pretty tough. It took a long time for us to finish the bottle flip portion.
So at the challenge, we were bantering kind of back and forth with the other team. We haven't interacted much. And then Lauren, like, just drops this bomb that Gaby from the other side is playing in a game at the same time. Like, and, like, just drop that bomb on her tribe and our tribe. And, like, everyone was like, oh, really? Like, that's news. So, like, that's a little concerning working with Lauren. I still trust her, you know, but I definitely get the sense now that she, like, will say what's on her mind, which sometimes in this game isn't the best thing.
So
I think like other people are going to be talking to us about that. So I think like when they approach us, just be like, she's got to go next. Like just to like cover us for now, you know?
Even though we
if anything, that could help bring someone else in.
Yeah.
I think
Bill just messaged me. And
Will messaged me too. He just kind of said like he was freaking out.
Bill said, I need to talk to you about what happened in the puzzle room.
I turned out to say I'd be okay doing the puzzle, so I was that guy. Victoria and I did the puzzle. We did it in a separate breakout where no one would see what was going on. And it was kind of a hot mess. Victoria was convinced that it was a cryptogram where you have to sort of change the actual letters you're using into other letters. I kept trying to convince her it was a simple word scramble and we just had to rearrange the letters we had. That wasted sort of a good 2-3 minutes until I called Ian in to clarify. And pretty quickly after that, we got called back in because we had lost.
Okay, so what happened with Bill?
He spilled it, man. He really went all in. He was basically like, I trust both you guys. Like, I'm good to work with you. And he told us that he cracked the code for the idol or whatever it is. And it was like, tell Morgan you're the special survivor with the whatever with the
safety or something.
Something like that. And so he like typed that. He was like, all right, like I typed that message to Morgan and she responded and said, not here. So that either means one, two things, three things. Either A, he's lying to us and he does have it, which would be a little bit odd. Two, the code was wrong and she just said like not here. Or three, the code was right and somebody already has it, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards.
I say I feel safe. I don't see me being the first target. I'm not going to use my idol. I know that for a fact because I think I've made some good connections. I've called Greg. I've called Greg and Lilly. I think the good thing is like the idea that we have is starting Victoria and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
I do think like unless Victoria just has a spell of like she's just active right away. I don't think she's going to help her case at all.
Yeah.
So.
She seems like she does like sometimes the best vote is kind of like the simplest, and I feel like she's maybe the least connected at the moment.
Honestly, he's a really nice guy. He's a really great kid, but I don't think he's as smart or game savvy as we all feared, because we thought he might have had the idol, and he honestly just seems like he's like this happy-go-lucky kid with so much energy, locked in his room because of quarantine, and doesn't have a place in the tribe yet.
I know Victoria doesn't talk around a lot. Alex doesn't talk around a lot. I think it would be downright shocking if all these people were talking behind my back and somehow got me out first, which I don't know how, because I was one of the first ones to complete the nuts and bolts challenge. I've been talkative. I've been starting conversations. So I don't see a reason why I'm a target here at all.
So initially, Lauren reached out to me and said that she wanted to get together with Greg to work together. And I was really excited to work with Greg. So I was down to start the 3 core of us. That's kind of changed mostly because Lauren got sent to Exile Island. So she is no longer with us.
She was part of the 5 with myself, Lily, Alex, and Mike. Lauren's one of the people I felt closest with, so it just really sucks. But hopefully there's some information or advantage out on Exile. Then she'll come back and tell us. I think that she will. I understand if she wouldn't. She has to kind of keep information close to your chest. But, you know, this could be a test of our loyalty, our allegiance, friendship, whatever.
But before she left, Lauren and Greg had met with Alex and Mike, and they brought me into this 5-some. So going from that, I felt as though I was at the bottom of that 5-some. So I have started to work with Victoria and Will.
My main alliance is probably with Lily, and this is because like she seems trustworthy. I think it would be smart for us to stick together. And because we're both new to ORGs, we decided to bring in other people who are also new to ORGs. We brought in Greg, Alex, and Michael, and hopefully we can have a newbies alliance or something.
This twist, every time we go to tribal, one of our 5 could constantly be picked, whether it's Lauren. So I feel like we need to find like a backup 5th.
You're right.
Who of the 3 do we think we could trust the most?
Victoria.
Yeah, I know. And then Bill, because it seems like
Victoria and Bill would be. I would go Victoria, Bill, Will.
Yeah,
in that order of who I trust.
I agree.
Yeah.
That might. If she, that might. That might be the smarter move.
So Phil Tribe, welcome to Tribal Council. Tonight, unfortunately, one of you will have the distinction of being the first person voted out of Survivor Exile Island. Now, the whole reason that we're here is because you lost the challenge last night. So, Lily, tell me about the strategy for divvying up the tasks last night.
The strategy was really just first come, first serve. Whatever you feel comfortable with is what you get. So I feel like we can all only fault ourselves for what we chose.
Do you think that you guys made a good decision with who you placed on the different tasks?
I think like confidence is the most important thing. So allowing people to choose really gave them the confidence to do the best they could. So I think that's all we really could have done going in.
Fair enough. Victoria, tell me about the puzzle.
Yeah, so I was on the puzzle with Bill, and we were given a shorter amount of time than the puzzle people on the other tribe, but I felt like we worked really well together and we made some progress, but unfortunately we were called back to the main room.
Yeah, the Alexa tribe definitely had a decent head start on the puzzle, for sure. You guys have been playing the game together for 4 days now. So, Greg, tell me about the Phil tribe. What has life been like on Phil Beach for these first few days?
Honestly, it's been really good getting to know each other, and I didn't get a chance to like really look at the other tribe on Friday, like on day 1. But like seeing them yesterday, it just made me confident that I liked our tribe, and I'm happy being on this tribe way more than whatever they've got working over there. I think we've just all spent the last couple of days getting to know each other, and it's been fun. Like it's really sad that one of us is going to have to leave, because I think we obviously wish we could just work this all the way out together and get rid of the Phil tribe. Sorry, the Electa tribe.
Now, another huge twist in the game was the introduction of Exile Island. So, Mike, tell me your initial thoughts when you heard that Exile Island was going to be a part of this season.
Initially, I was pretty surprised. I mean, I didn't know you could really do an Exile Island virtually. And, that's a big change, especially for this game. I mean, coming into this vote, it's like we're down to 7 people now. One of the a main person that was not as great in the challenge isn't here, and there were some things that happened at the last challenge that I'm sure people have some questions about. So it's a big difference doing an Exile Island season.
Interesting. So was Lauren potentially in danger tonight?
No, that's hard to say. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't, but at the end of the day, we won't know.
That's fair. Who did you guys think that the Alexa tribe was going to send to Exile Island, Will?
I wasn't prepared for this. I did assume it would probably be Lauren, just because I think she visibly had the hardest time in the challenge. Obviously, we can't say how the puzzle people did, but just to everyone who was watching, she seemed to struggle a lot. Also, with what happened with the communication during the challenge a little bit, it could have caused some drama. Some talk about that. We really have no idea what the Alexa tribe based their decisions on.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that, Will, when Lauren kind of was stirring the pot a little bit.
Yeah, so what started out as just friendly banter, just joking around between tribes, Lauren said that it was kind of a heat of the moment kind of thing. She wanted to let the other tribe know that, I think it was Gaby on the other tribe, is also in another game at the same time. I don't know if that's to cause drama about Gaby not being as involved in this game, having too much board experience, but it was definitely some sort of strategy that she tried to use there to buy the tribe. It's only Lauren can say why Lauren did that.
It was definitely interesting. Bill, how do you think Exile Island will have an impact on the strategy of the game moving forward?
I think Exile is sort of a, short-term positive, long-term negative. I mean, if you are sent to Exile, you're out of the loop for 2 days. And so while you may not be, like Lauren is not eligible for this tribal council, people talk, people who build relationships and friendships, and not being able to be part of that is tough. I think the flip side is also, when you are the winning tribe, you get to send someone to Exile. You can use that strategically, but I have no interest in going. Thank you.
You have no interest in going?
Yeah.
Alex, how does not having Lauren here impact the vote?
Well, a lot. I'm sure we were all, before the challenge, had plans in our mind for 8. 8 to 7 is a big difference. It means a different majority is needed, a different type of strategy, and not only does it affect tonight, but knowing that every time we lose, one of us will have to go to Exile kind of reframes the whole game, I feel like. And so now you kind of have to think about what she's bringing back to the table, how much information is she going to share. But in terms of tonight, it's huge. I mean, if you were really tight with Lauren, you might not be feeling so well. If you were feeling worried about Lauren, you might feel a bit better.
Now, Lilly, let's talk about idols. Has there been talk of idols?
I mean, of course there's been talk of idols. We all got the same little note, but beyond that, I feel like I'd be hard pressed to hear anything else from anybody at this moment in time.
So people are playing it pretty close to the chest with the idols.
As far as I'm concerned.
Will, what are you basing your vote on tonight?
It's tough. For me personally, I this early in the game, I would want to base it off of what's best for the tribe moving forward, what's best in challenges. But it's tough. One thing that I found especially tough this round is because it is the first round. A lot of people are playing a lot closer to the chest, like you said. No one wants to be the person to throw out the name, so it's hard to know what's best for the tribe, what the tribe's thinking, if no one's saying what the tribe's thinking. So it's kind of trying to figure out what's best for the tribe, what's best for yourself, what other people are thinking, trying to mind read, a little bit of everything. And it's hard.
It's definitely challenging. This is a game where a lot of things have to hang in the balance. There's a lot of tightrope walking you have to do, for sure. So Greg, what's the most important thing that you need to do tonight to set yourself up for future success in this game?
I mean, I think ultimately we've all had conversations, and I think you want to stick to what you've told people, and you want to make sure that people can then trust that what you've told them is true.
All right. Well, with that, it is time to vote.
It sucks to be the puzzle person, but you did kind of lead us astray. And as the other puzzle person, my vote is for Victoria.
So I'm voting for Will. This is nothing personal. I'm just going with what I think is the majority. Hope it's not me tonight.
So, I just gotta say, being isolated in camp plus choking in the challenge equals a recipe for going home first.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Will. Victoria. 1 vote Will, 1 vote Victoria. Will. That's 2 votes Will. Victoria. That's 2 votes Will, 2 votes Victoria. Will. That's 3 votes Will. First person voted out of Survivor Exile Island. Will. Will, the tribe has spoken.
Dang. Just for next time, guys, be a little faster with the idol finding, because I got it night 1. But you guys got me out, so that's good. Good on you guys. Have fun.
All right. Not unanimous, but you did vote out an idol. I hope to see a better Phil tribe tomorrow night at the next immunity challenge.
Good night, everyone.
I mean, you always have a weird feeling going to tribal council that it could be you. And like there was an inch of a second where I was like, maybe I'll clear my idol just to get it out of the way, just so that like it's out of my hair. God, that sucks. I swear, if it's Mike and Alex like running that tribe, the Dude Bros, I'd be pissed. I wonder who that other vote for Victoria was then, because someone else is blindsided at the same time. So one of Greg and Lily are on the outs. So they would have showed it. They would have showed 4-3, but they showed 5-2. Bill voted me out. God, what? Finally, I'll say just good luck to the Phil tribe. One of you guys better win this game. To anyone watching this, I'm sorry I was so cocky. I knew I was gonna be extra cocky and then get voted out first. I knew it. I just wanted to be like, oh no.